What is up, legends? It's Scion. We're back, and I want to actually talk about preparing for the up and coming raid content that we have coming. So you're probably gonna think, well, damn, like I don't have 5 stars and my team isn't that good, but you don't really need to actually have a whole bunch of 5 stars for that. What you need to do is actually have team composition for the fights. Now, in most of these games, well, exactly all of these types of gacha games, the sum of your parts can actually make you beat content. So what you should probably be looking at right now is sustain teams. Actually, you know what? Let me not even do it that way. Let's do it this way. Bring this up. And what I mean by sustain teams is have 2 healers. Now, if you, let's go with, we're not even going to talk about the 5 stars. Let's go with weaker characters. Let's say if you have Angelica, or you have Akatis, or Hazel. Who else would work out with that? Elson. I probably passed him. Elson will work out. Now you're probably like, well, he's gonna get nerfed. It kind of doesn't matter, because what you need to do is you need to have sustainable heals. So if you can have somebody who can shield and somebody who can heal at the same time, along with good actual artifacts, you can actually protect your team. Then you can have deep. You can even go with something as crazy as this. I'm about to suggest it, and you might want to consider this. You might want to go with something like, you're gonna need DPS. So Charlotte is actually a good thing for that, because Charlotte's not technically a tank. Like, I really don't think Charlotte's a tank at all. She's in the knight role, but all of her skills is all about attacking. So what you can essentially do with her is just straight up have her out there as like in the DPS role, but she still can have the tank artifact with tank gear on, and just with some good DPS, gear and tank gear, she can fill that role and be a DPS in the tank slot. And you can go ahead and have yourself out there with a nice DPS, like a nice single target will be fine, because you can have Charlotte take the place of the AoE, have your 2 healers in the back, like maybe like if you don't have really good characters, like maybe like a Hazel and Elson. Elson can help you up a little bit with AoE as well, because some of the fights are probably going to need AoE. And you can go ahead, if you have Yuna already and you've been grinding her out, you can throw Yuna out there. She'll probably be a very good character to have out there. Her DPS and her AoE is good. Her buff is good when you get it. Speaking of which, I think I can awaken to the next one. I can. Alright, so again, her buff will help you out. Let's just get this down. So it's attack and speed. I got my attack and my health up right there. Next one, I'm probably not going to have enough. No, sir. And like ice just finished today. I wasn't actually paying attention. I wish I paid a little more attention. I'm going to have to wait 2 more days to finish out her awakening, but kind of is what it is at this point. So she's going to get critical. So we'll worry about her in the future. But yeah, that aside, you can also, if you have been working on Lorena, even if you have normal Lorena, not even Commando Lorena, that's still fine, because she's still a very solid DPS to have out there. I'm just talking about in general, if you don't have characters. If you have characters, you're in a better slot. And I believe that it was said that you needed to have more than 1 team. So that's what I've been working on now, and why I've been trying to bust my ass so much and grinding so much. Like, it's a lot of grind, just to have, like, I still don't necessarily really have my tank situation where I want to. I want Charlotte to be up there. I don't have any gear for her though, unfortunately. I want her to be, again, same thing as the way that I'm using Cecilia, to be a lifesteal tank, because Cecilia just lives so long, and in PvP, like, she legitimately carried me to Challenger in PvP. Cecilia, like, she carried. I'm not even ashamed to say that she straight carried all the way to Challenger. So, because so many people, like, the way that the AI works, it concentrates on Cecilia a lot and tries to get rid of her, and she just has good defense, has that shield, and then she just regens her health back, and it just works out so much, along with that counterattack rune that I have on her, which is this one, the Everest Ritual Sword. So clutch, so clutch. Like, she just constantly would counterattack if anybody would be attacked, get her life back when she's counterattacking. Once you get her up to a good point of attack damage, she does a really excellent job in PvP. I wish I had better rings and necklaces, but it's just not working out for me. I gave up, to be honest with you. It's not working out. I need better boots. Chest pieces kind of alright, but we gotta work on them boots. Them boots are kind of sad. They in the struggle bus right there. So yeah. So essentially, I have my main team, which is Destina, Sigrid, Says, and Cecilia. However, in the back, I'll also have Lorena to follow up Sigrid if I need to. I have Deanne, or however she's pronounced. I just say the name all over the place, but I have her to back up Destina. I have Yuna to back up Says, and hopefully Charlotte to back up Cecilia. Got Araminthia here, which I'm gonna level eventually. I have 0 gear for her, which is unfortunate. And the same thing with Vildred, I have 0 gear for him. I do have Raz on the bench if I just want to go ahead and use him as the backup tank, which might end up totally happening because I'm not going to have enough time in 2 days, basically, probably, to get this done. So I'm just going to have to concentrate on what I'm going to have to concentrate. I do have Celestial Mercedes as an AoE that I'm going to be working on. I want to work on getting... I just straight up put all my destruction gear on her that I've been holding on to for Says, but she has it all on right now, just to just to get myself and let me know what I had and what I didn't have. That's all the reason why it's here. She's not actually using anything. I'm not actually using her. She's just holding the gear right now. And I do have Angelica in the back, on the back burner, on Damio. These are just my characters I have, like, just sitting here. Unfortunately, I don't really even have any space or time for them, but we'll see how this goes. I could just be overthinking this, but in my mindset, I think that it would probably benefit you to try to, if you can, to have 2 healers that can take care of themselves. Like, I would say to have Destina, Angelica, or Elson, because you're going to need to be able to survive stuff. This also works in the Abyss. Like, if you just straight up have a super strong DPS and like a tank just to hold things a little bit, and 2 healers, you can pretty much heal your way with the DPS through the Abyss stuff, the Abyss content, until you're strong enough to actually take it out legitimately with, power and stuff like that. That's the best way that you can go about doing it. But you can also cheese your way through things. This will help the lower power people actually get through content in this raid, like, because you're gonna want drops, and I like to see everybody get dropped. So this should help you out somewhat in the mindset of what you probably should be preparing for yourself. Even 2 tanks. If you have 2 good tanks, if you have Armin and you have Armin Crow, if you have Cecilia, or even if you want to use Raz with the guard, you can rock that out. That's a good solution if you don't have much resources and you're not getting drops. Raz with that guard does pretty good damage and can help you get through things as well. Kigarat is a solid tank. Bask is a solid tank that you can actually use for resources to get yourself through content as well. And like I said, Lorena is a free character that you can just grind out. Silk is a free character that you can grind out. Elson that you can grind out. Not Rose, Maya, a character that you can grind out. All those characters you can resource, and hopefully if you already worked on them, or you can start working on them right now and get yourself prepared to actually take on this content and get yourself some drops. The new sets are kind of interesting. And you're like, it's going to be one set that gets rid of the ability that, like, well, not gets rid of, but you can actually make yourself a little bit immune to certain things. So that's actually pretty good overall. So we'll see how this all works. I just wanted to talk to you guys about it, on what I've planned on doing with it, and get you in a mindset of how you can go about taking down the content, even if you don't have a lot of characters. You can do that with the 3 and 4 stars. Even nerfed, you can still get through the content. It's like the nerf, all the nerfing really did is make stuff less face roll, and you have to earn it a little bit more, which is fine. Like, we're here to play a game and be good at the game, so it's just making you have to fight a little bit more to be good at the game, which is, like I said, I would prefer they had not done that, but you can work your way around it, especially with team comp. Team comp is very important in this game, so having a good team comp, just even if stuff is nerfed, you can still find your way around things. There's plenty of characters in this game that you don't have to be married to any one character. That's why I'm trying to get multiple characters now. I pretty much already have my six star. 7 will probably be I'm probably gonna rock with her being the 7th. I don't know who the 8th is gonna be right now. It might be Charlotte, might be Aranthea. We'll see, because Yuna is definitely going to be there. She's probably going to be the 6th one that I'm going to do right now, because I can actually leave the NA at level 50 and she can still survive. Like, that's just how good of a character she is at level 50, that she doesn't even have to be a 6-star and she'd be perfectly fine like that. So I will catch you guys next video. You guys be legendary. You'll be seeing a lot more content for this game, for Destiny Child, and another game that's coming. I'm not going to say because people be copying, but they're going to have to try hard to copy off of this one. So be legendary. I will follow you guys. You can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. Don't forget that we are still doing the game giveaway. As always, that will always be in the comment section. First comment pinned. See you guys soon. Peace.